Hi guys, this is being recorded in January, but it is time fluid. Somebody asked me to do a video on twin flames, so that's what I'm doing. I hope you get to see it. I think it was on one of my thinking out loud videos that I was asked to do it, so I'm just going to pull the cards and channel, right, for you twin flames, because you asked me to talk on twin flames, so I felt like I do the read as well. Okay, so we have Five of Forces, right? So these opposites attracting in the twin flame. So it can seem like this person is so much like you, but then the absolute extreme to who you are. So an unawakened twin flame might be cold towards you and you're being loving towards them. They say, for example, an unawakened man, don't freak out guys, I'm just giving an example, might be quite cold and cruel towards you, whereas an awakened man, and all you guys on my channel are awakened or you wouldn't be here, so don't even take no offense to this, would be warm, nurturing, protective here, you know, growing with you, where an unawakened man may be, you know, just trying to ice out the connection. So it may be that if you're in a twin flame connection at the moment, you're growing from it. You've learned a lot already. But they are still well and truly asleep. So just so it's not all cards, I will shuffle while I'm talking, but in a twin flame connection, when you have, you know, a runner and a chaser, it just makes them run all the more, right? We've talked about this art of letting go and, you know, fulfilling other projects. If you are an awakened twin and not running from the connection, you're open to the connection. You also don't want to be chasing the connection, right? You want to be on your divine path. You want to be this awakening to spread out into your life. So doing things to help humanity on a vibration of love, trying to put love out into the world. I've seen a lot of people saying, send endless love to your twin, when in actual fact, when you're waking up, you should be sending love out into the world and trying to do things for humanity, getting onto a life path that is creative, so that, you know, a lot of your time is spent putting positivity back into the world, because the twins are here to lighten up the world here, right? So you may find them as light workers, things like that, because you're here to, and a lot of people will think, what's my divine path? What I'm doing isn't actually divine. I'm only a teacher in, you know, kindergarten or nursery, but you're inspiring the youth of the world, future generations. How can that not be important? How can work with children not be important? So on the twin flame journey, you're guided to see things from a new perspective and new points of view, new possibilities, and opening up yourself to greater thinking, connecting to all of the world, not just your twin. It's not just about this love relationship dangled in front of your face as this carrot, as I like to call it. You've got to start doing the divine work as well, right? So through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Just exactly what I'm talking about, right? You know, it's not just about you and your twin making each other happy. It's about being that light. So twins often enter into hermit mode because, you know, the hermit holding the light, soul searching, seeking more and wanting more, you know, growing, understanding that, you know, it's within you. The power, the divine I am is within you. You know, we're not separate. I am the divine. You are spreading the light of the divine. You're doing the work of the divine. Whether you think this is what your job is, you may feel like, you know, oh, this is not really divine work. And, you know, if you're happy in it and you're making good money from it, you are in your divine path, okay? So everything like that has got to come into alignment as well. So your work, your job, your money, and things like this, when we're out of alignment, things can not be going as well as we'd like. I know the more you ascend, the more you clear karma. So it can feel like, hold on, I'm on this ascension path and, you know, this awakening path here, and more bad things are coming my way. Well, if you are viewing things as, I want negative karma to hit people, then you're not really enlightened. You're still just awakening here. Energetic upgrades and a new way of being, integration, right? So knowing that we're all this collective. Some people even report physical changes in their body. So this genetic upgrade, you know, an absolute new way of being. You're often broken down to the very bones, ground zero, so that there's nothing left of you in order to build yourself up and, you know, absolutely think of the way you've never fought before, acted the way you've never acted before. Some people think that, you know, they feel, oh, you know, I might be going crazy or something like that because so much is going on, you know, through this divine awakening. Awakenings don't feel like this. Like, da 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 da, I'm just floating up to the sky, raising my vibrations. No, they don't feel like that. You feel it in every molecule of your body, right? So every part of you changes. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you see, the way you receive. Everything like that is all, you know, changed within you. You just even at times feel like, am I even myself? You know, you could have been the cold person before, you know, and now you're a warm, loving being, and you're like, what's going on with me? Because a lot of the time we go through the death of the ego with a twin flame connection, and it's very painful. So attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You know, it's not about the destination with the twin flame journey, and a lot of people just think it's about, I get my lover back. And if you think that's the case on a twin flame journey, you're probably on a false twin journey. And I know somebody just asked me that question, so I do hope they're watching too. But if you've got one goal, and that goal is to just get your girlfriend or boyfriend back, no. We've got to enjoy the journey here. We're here for a human experience. And the way we attract them to us is by enjoying your life. Stopping to smell the flowers again. Right? Getting right back to nature. Right back to who you never even was before. Like this purity you've never known. And just wanting to take care of the world, nature, flowers. Maybe you started gardening even after this. It brings you some sort of peace. But the way to attract them back is living in the moment, doing your work and living fully. And enjoying the journey, right? You know, because if you view it all as bad things, it's going to take a longer time ascending. You know, you've got to see a positive. Okay, I went through this separation, but during the time of separation, I got to rebuild myself. I got to love myself. I got positive time to focus on my career. I got positive time to clear out my mind and know what I really want moving forward in life, what I really desire. Worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. Probably learning a very harsh lesson of patience. It's very difficult to be patient and be happy when everything looks like it's going wrong in a divine awakening. But the thing to know is you're definitely guided and supported. And like I said, if you're waiting for the other person to awaken and you feel like, well, they should get their karma, you're probably causing blockages thinking that they deserve karma. We're all clearing karma, and karma is nothing negative, right? It's just a debt we have to our past lives there. So it shows that this moment you're in this stage of waiting in your twin flame journey, right? So you're not together yet. How to help yourself through waiting. We have this prayer and meditation that we send out into the whole world. It's not just about two people. It's about the whole world. We're here to raise the vibration of the whole world and awaken the whole world as best as we can. We're moving up in stages now again, you know, so we're moving up into the Bronze Age now. We've been in the Dark Ages. So although previously the Bronze Age was something that was bringing us down and something that was negative, we're now like on the other end of the wheel, so we're on the up. So okay, so it's a positive, right? Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So you'll always have this pull to each other. You don't need to worry about, what if I get too far from them? What if I have too much fun? What if they have too much fun? You'll always, always, always be pulled back together, right? If this is your twin, you have to understand, you will not pass each other by. You will always be pulled like magnets back together. So if you're thinking, oh, my twin went off with another person, they may have had some karmic debt with that person. You may have had some karmic debt with that person. So stop blaming the twin and stop pointing your finger. Let him without sin cast the first stone, right? Seems to be my saying for today. So yeah, let's see what we have in this twin flame connection. So 10 of Wands here reversed. I did want to break the cards first. So you're not supposed to carry the weight of the relationship all on your own, okay? You're supposed to be able to put this burden down. If you can say, Jesus, take the wheel. God, take the wheel. You know, I'm handing my burden over to the universe, whatever it is for you. The quicker you will go through this cycle, right? Because you're not supposed to carry this heavy weight on your shoulder, waiting for this twin to come back, waiting for this love. The work that you're supposed to be doing is, you know, lighting up humanity. So if you are carrying this weight of this love and this not being together, this separation, your twin not waking up, it's not your job to wake your twin up. You know, the divine will do that. It's not your job to stress about everything in the world. I remember one lady saying to me, don't worry, it's not your job to make sure the grass grows. And that really hit home for me, because I was a control freak or wanting to control, and realizing you can't control everything. You can't control other people, and you can't change other people, because it's hard enough to change ourselves, right? To stop us from worrying, to stop us from thinking that we can carry the whole weight of the world on our own. So 7 of Wands reversed and the Emperor there. Okay, so you could feel that your twin is so stubborn they'll never wake up. right? You know, they'll never be helping with this journey that you're on, but they will. They will. You attract them by living your life, by doing your divine work. And like I said, your job could be a gardening job. If you think that's not divine work, we need flowers in this world. We need trees in this world, right? So whatever your divine path is at the moment, because we'll have more than one. A lot of people ask me, what's my divine path? I'm just a mother. I'm like, well, first of all, there's no such thing as just a mother, because you're usually a cook, a cleaner, a nurse, a taxi driver, you know, there's no such thing as just a mother. Yeah, so if your biggest question coming to this video was about union, this is what we see in the Three of Pentacles, right? An offering for this union, sacrifices being made, work being done, right? Three of Pentacles is work. Working together and coming together. So yeah, you've got to put in the work. You've got to let go of what's not serving you, let go of that burden, and understand like it's worth waiting for. Straight away I see the Knight of Pentacles, so you're all like, well, they're taking too long. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, it's very slow in waking up and coming forward, laying their pentacle and doing the work themselves. But the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, and I'll always say it until the end of time, they're the only knight that actually gets to their destination and puts in a pentacle, something solid, a foundation. So although they're slow, it's better that they're slow rather than coming quick, leave again, coming quick, leave again. It's better that they're slow and thorough and cautious, and you should be slow and cautious as well. Because like I said, it's not just about this love and this union dangled in front of your face. Because if you was to quickly come back together with your twin flame, would you do the work, or would you want to sit on the sofa smooching? You know, and there's work to be done. That's the Knight of Pentacles, working. Look, Five of Cups here. So you really miss them. Okay, they really miss you with the Five of Cups. And again, it's this indication of such huge like sadness that comes with the Five of Cups. I remember hearing a reader describe it as crying over spilt milk. It's nothing. I was like, do you not realize when you cry over spilt milk, it's just the camel that broke, the last straw that broke the camel's back? I remember one time I actually cried because I spilt milk, and I laughed at myself afterwards because of the saying, cried over spilt milk. But it's just because everything else was like a big pressure cooker, right? So when you miss somebody and you're sad and you're feeling depressed and all these things, feelings of awakening, they affect you physically, mentally, emotionally, on every level. While you're getting these signs that this person's coming back to you, you're like, am I going crazy? Why am I seeing their name everywhere? You know, you could be walking down the street and a random bus will go past with somebody's name on, and you'll be like, what? Did anybody else see that? Am I going crazy? So that's that Five of Cups energy, that sadness and wanting to get up here in this deck. She's like wanting to get up now. So I feel like you're wanting to get up now. Six of Pentacles reversed. I still feel that they're not putting anything into you. With this Fool card, they could be scared of the leap of faith. They could still be too sad here, of what went on. They could be too ashamed as well of what went on with these cards. So it's like needing your personal space with your own angels, separate from each other, to recharge. Look at these coming out of him. It's like you needed to be like unplugged from the matrix and plugged back into the divine, the source, to refuel yourself here. And that's what you're going through. This sadness made you hit this rock bottom. But the Fool being card 0 is the beginning of a spiritual lesson. So this twin flame journey could have been a catalyst. This sadness had to hit you this way because it would wake you up, right? To see that you're giving so much in the world and getting nothing back. You're supposed to have healthy boundaries, not drain yourself. So this huge lesson came here. It's like, and this is why we have to go back to step one. We're broken down to nothing, to zero. That's what I said, innit? I said ground zero. So that's what it is. You know, being broken so far down that the only way is up. So once you see the only way is up because you feel down, you're already looking at things the right way. You're already being more positive. Okay? So zero is a spiritual lesson. You have to take a chance on, you know, believing in the signs you see. You have to take the leap of faith, not knowing if you'll be caught. But when you take the leap of faith, the divine will catch you. You don't need to expect another human to catch you, right? Understood that when you're going through this awakening, you will be caught and you will be drawn to each other and you will draw in signs. You're not crazy here. And when you get up from this sadness, you'll start to build healthy boundaries. You'll start to have positive energy coming in bit by bit. Queen of Cups, yeah. And you just have so much love to give, innit? Right? So, sorry, my accent's slipping in, saying in it. So I know you want to nurture them, you want to help them through their awakening because you know how difficult it was for you. And, you know, you want to bear all, you want to tell them all, look, you know, it's not fake, it's real, let me help you through it. Or like I said, some of you could be parents while going through this awakening. So there could be a lot happening for you at once, right? This can be being very emotional at times. You could feel psychically connected to your twin, have a lot of telepathy with the Queen of Cups. That's that psychic connection. Your psychic abilities may have kicked in when you've gone through your awakening, when you met your twin. You could have had this undeniable connection, this undeniable love with the Queen of Cups, and just this psychic energy, like you know what each other's thinking. You don't even need to speak to each other. You just have it already connected. So it's about positive emotions as well, okay? You don't just want negative emotions. We have to learn to love and nurture and mother ourselves. We could find that a lot of twins have a lot of issues with their mother. I'm not blaming mothers, I am one. So yeah, I'm not blaming mothers for everything in the world. Or parents, like I said, I have one. I have one and I am one. So the Six of Wands now. So the Six of Wands is about overcoming spiritual lessons, okay? So it's like you're still in this lesson. Doesn't mean that you're not victorious over it. There's still lots for you to learn here. I feel like you may be wanting attention from them or them to take notice of you. This six energy is usually positive energy. So the positive energy in this connection may be delayed at the moment. So you could only be communicating via telepathy with the Queen of Cups next to them. That might be what's making you quite sad. But if you're picking up some sort of sadness that isn't yours, it's your twin, right? So, and that's because you have that connection, that chemistry. So, and it can show that they haven't awoken yet with these sixes reversed. But it's, yeah, because the six is related to the Hierophant. No, sorry, the Lovers. Excuse me. So yeah, this divine love connection. So this could be why if you're feeling great 1 minute and then out of nowhere you feel this sadness, this missing them, it could be their energy you're picking up on. And I always say return to sender, right? Because you want them to feel it. You're not mean, you're not evil. You want them to feel it so they wake up. You don't just want to keep taking on the energy and doing the work for them, because that's the 10 of Wands. And I always say about, when people are saying, just send endless love to your twin. You're just refueling them so that they don't have to go through their awakening. They can keep ignoring it and go on with their life blissfully. And you can keep feeling drained. You're not supposed to be drained. The divine doesn't love one person more than the other, right? Even if it's a child, you are still as important, as worthy as any other person. So you deserve to feel happy. You deserve to feel loved. You may even meet other soulmates or other karmic partners on your journey, and it is 100% okay to see other people and enjoy your experience here. You will come back together like magnets when the time is right. You may even be getting to a point where you're like, I want to leave this twin journey alone. I'm going to move on. The minute you do that, you ask any twin, things just start flying up. You just start, everything's going well for me. Everything's great. Once you stop trying to fix everything for them, or feel their emotions for them rather than letting them do the work, you're just keeping yourselves blocked. Go on with your life, enjoy your life, work, put positive emotions and love into yourself, refuel yourself. Don't just be like a gas station where they come get some fuel off you and then go, right? So 6 of Swords, yep, good. I've got you guys thinking more positive and forward thinking, right? Because the 6 has turned around. Don't worry, 666 is not a negative number. It's actually a very positive number. So this is thinking forward, moving forward, even maybe moving home. But like I said, once you sort of let go of their energy, you start to move forward. You start to be thinking more positively, and it will drag them along to think more positively as well. So, they have to do what they have to do, and so do you. But things get easier for you. We see in the 6 of Swords, usually some people in a boat and coming out of the stormy water into the smooth water. Once you start thinking from a better perspective, things start to go easier. But look, you're not supposed to let this person be some energy vampire and drain you. It's like you awaken to, okay, they're draining me. And I was just talking about the fueling station. They're draining me, and, I have to put my love and light out into the world. So I'm not going to allow that anymore. That could be your spiritual lesson in this, that I'm not supposed to carry all their burden. I need to let it go now. The minute you let go of that and realize they'll come to me in the right time. And when they do, it'll be worth the wait because they'll be healed. You're going to start flying forward in your journey. And there we go. We see now the 10 of Wands upright. Now you're thinking better. Now you drop the burden, right? And the Ace of Swords there. So the Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords would be ascension, thinking clearly. So you may not have all the answers yet, but the main answer you have is to let go of the burden, give it over to God, and, clarity will come with that. Communication may be delayed, but there's beautiful things coming towards you here. Beautiful, exciting things once you let go of this burden, close down the cycle of always trying to do the work for them. And remember, have balance in your life, have fun. When they're awakening, they'll come to you. When you stop chasing, they will come to you. That's the biggest thing that the twin has to get over straight away. Stop chasing. Stop chasing. They will stop running. Start living your life, thinking for yourself, protecting yourself, and things will go your way. Good luck, guys.